I wanted to build a product of a combination of some of my favorite IPs. So I loved, the Diablo video game franchise. I love Darksiders. I love Destiny. I love Spawn, Venom, all of these different things. Lecturing your audience is not the way that you're going to build a fan base.
People are so short-sighted and so self-indulged. They can't see past their own nose. They feel like that type of stuff makes them important. They're talking about anything, even when he's on the red carpet. So that one dude from Variety starts asking questions about saying like, so MAGA's upset with your about you talking about immigration or whatever like that, and he's notorious for that. And James Gunn didn't fall for it that second time, but his brother did. His brother it was like a Venus flytrap. He got caught up in that, and it was like, nope, it's over, man, you're done. And the thing is, it hurts your marketing because when you're creating something like Superman, you're and on a movie where you need millions, you need billions of dollars on these projects, really, because Warner Brothers is over $50 billion in debt, to where they're siphoning off pieces of the company just to spread it out. They don't need the nonsense of political divide when it comes to a project. It's like, it's counterproductive to your overall goal. If I came out talking about Icon Industries and Icon Presents takes this political stance on this, well, guess what? And since I'm going to take a stand politically on things as a company, specifically as a company, the people that do not agree or that have a certain feeling or whatever with it, they may be slow to back it. If I come out making all kinds of statements, guess what? I got a team of people behind me. You saw them. It's like I got a team of people coming up behind me. If somebody decides they don't want to back a project and we're not bringing that money in, well, guess who's now affected? All of these people. People are so short-sighted and so self-indulged. They can't see past their own nose. They feel like that type of stuff makes them important. How do you stick with? So let me ask you this. When you're approaching the writing for this project, because was this your first comic book that you ever written?
Yeah, this is my first writing endeavor.
Okay. So how did you take the approach of writing this, and you're going through all of this stuff that you're going through now you've already started the project, but how do you keep these worlds separate and say, you know what, despite all this, I'm not going to let that affect the overall product that we're releasing?
Good question. Well, one of the advantages was I had written a ton of the content before we even launched the initial Indiegogo.
So you didn't have a villain in there named Renfamous that you were like, man, I'm gonna get taken out on this.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm pretty good at keeping, separation of that, because I'm creating something that fans of the 90s would want to be a part of, and I really know who my target audience is, and I'm building for that. And I know if there's any nonsense in there, it's not just going to ruin it for them, but it's also going to ruin it for me, because I, as a fan still of Marvel and DC, even though they're broken my heart, I'll just shut up. I'd be like, I can't watch this. Like, as soon as the obvious pandering happens, I'm just like, you've taken me out of the world and the immersion. And now I'm being lectured, and it's been years of this. And again, I have a conspiracy theory of why that was kind of ramping up in parallel with COVID, and I could go down that rabbit hole. But I think lecturing your audience is not the way that you're going to build a fan base. 100%. So I just ensure that I'm building this for people who are not fans of political ideologies and being lectured, and actually just want a great story to be lost into. I just want to focus on telling a great story.
Do the first part. Your first assignment is to entertain.
Exactly. Honestly, and at the end of the day, even with where I'm at right now with the partnership with Rippaverse, Ripasend, the book will be shipping in September. So the pre-order campaign ends August 29th. And then fans are going to get it in September. And as much as I love it, if the fans, you know, come out and say, actually, Chad, just so you know, this is the worst shit we've ever read. Well, then that's a problem. And I've done something really wrong, and I need to reevaluate, try to dissect that constructive criticism and try to fix that. But at the end of the day, you are beholden to your fans, because they're the ones who are buying your product. And
long as you keep all of long as you keep all the Canadian nature of things out of the book, you'll be fine.
Exactly. There's no.
So tell me about.
There's no politics in Death Shroud.
Yeah. So tell me about your inspirations when it comes to your comic creation. And
Absolutely.
like, you know, who you're looking at when you're putting this iconic book together.
Absolutely. So I wanted to build a product of a combination of some of my favorite IPs. So I loved, the Diablo video game franchise. I love Darksiders. I love Destiny. I love Spawn, Venom, all of these different things.